talk about it. Light that shit up and just talk about it. Light that shit up and just talk about it. Light that shit up and just talk about it. 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 Light that shit up and just talk about it. Ha! Hey yo, I grew up where the writer been. Yeah, that's where the sire been. Crazy when it's hot in the hood, but ain't no fireman.
Yeah, welcome. It's your boy RB King, aka Mr. Spliffendor, aka Tony Spark in the motherfucking building, and we are rocking with another episode of the Smoking Words podcast. Give it up. As you can see, we had to, change clothes. We got a different scenery, we got a different studio, Sometimes you just gotta switch it up a little bit, but, we here now. Shouts to who we powered by, that's Sirens NYC. Shouts to Trapparazzi, shouts to Classic Films, shouts to Colleen VP out in this bitch, so we gonna get it. Also, shouts to Punchline Punch, cause we gotta be sipping. Yeah. Today I brought that them dark walls. A lot of people know about the pink walls, but you don't know about the dark walls. So we gonna pour up. And while I pour up, I'm gonna introduce my dope guests that I got on the couch. One goes by Belvedere, the other one goes by, one more time,
Gee.
Let's get it. Welcome, gentlemen. We're gonna pour y'all up too. You know what I mean? Also,
as long as that shit don't kill me, man.
Nah, you gonna be fine, bro.
It'll give you wings, my brother.
You gonna be fine.
I'm gonna fly.
Also, give a little introduction. Let the people know what you got going on, who you are.
Shit, well, I see you just gave some extravagant shit, so you feel me? I'm gonna copy you if you don't mind, my brother.
All right.
Feel me? I go by Belvedere Lewis, a.k.a. Black Moses, a.k.a.
Black Moses.
Big Bear, you feel me? Nah, Isaac Hayes is the first one. I'm the second one, you feel me?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, I feel that.
What I'm talking about.
I spent my shit with 2 C's, no Chanel. I'm saying it's non-gang related, so I don't think it's none of that shit. Because people like thinking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just don't kill anything. I don't kill Crips, I don't kill Bloods, I don't kill folks. I fuck with all of them, you know what I'm saying?
So what you be doing? Like, what's your...
Me, you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I'm a musician, man. I'm dope, you feel me? I'm an artist, man.
I feel you.
I got a project I just dropped called Bear 2. I just dropped the video for shit. I just recently did a show. I got another upcoming show coming up with shit next week.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Making moves. All right.
Just been working.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, y'all already know, man. Big Bear G in the building. Yes, Sirski. Gumbo Man, a.k.a.
That's our brand.
Yes, sir.
Beard,
sir. Big Bear, little bear. We got that. We got it all. Yes, sir. Just serving the people. Got the gumbo as always.
Oh.
So on deck. Yes, Sirski. Got flavors too. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? One Stop Shop G, a.k.a. You know the vibes, man. Into cars, sell cars and all that. Serving the people, helping the people. Into dealing with the little kids as well. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I'm working on currently right now trying to start up like some program for like autistic kids and things like that. Especially towards morely towards black people and giving us education on like what it actually is, how I feel like we forget so much about the kids, so now it's like I want to focus more on the kids now I'm older, because that's the major portion of the community, like for real. Like there's so much different things going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We got to give back, so that's my way of giving back right now. You know?
I feel like. Shouts to that. Clap it up.
Appreciate you.
You're gonna take a sip of these drinks. You're gonna tell me what y'all think. The dark walls. How's it hitting?
Oh God, I'm gonna need this to take it home.
That's what I'm talking
This
about.
shit was busting.
Yeah, Mr. I don't drink.
Yeah, you slip easy. You hear me?
If I start moving tipsy like Jay Quan, I know what it is.
Oh God.
All right, so while we get this show on the road, we're gonna go into the lighter box. Now, the lighter box is sacred. You dig around, you pick a lighter, and that lighter stays with you for the duration of the episode.
For sure.
Cool?
Sure.
All right, so here you go. And we got prizes. So
Oh, you
depending
can't
on
forget
which
about
lighter
that.
you get, you might get something special.
They did good. Win big, man.
Oh, my boy got the smoking words lighter.
Hold on. I'm trying to win big too. Hold on, goddamn it.
Hey. Oh, you just got the galaxy.
I tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried.
He got the smoking words lighter, so he gonna leave here with some fire today.
Yes, sir. For sure.
All right, we just all black.
Okay.
There we go.
Black. You know what I mean? That's facts. That's a fact. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Keep black culture black, man.
Hell yeah. The melanin.
Keep it black. So, all right, so we gonna spark up. Now, G,
Talk to me.
explain to everyone what you explained to me earlier about your I don't even want to call it a predicament, but your perspective at this point when it comes to what you smoking right now.
Oh, listen, man. Everybody know me. It's gumbo, big dope. That's the only thing I really smoke. If it's not gumbo, listen, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. It's real slow. I'll be honest with you. Like, heavy promotion, that's heavy promotion right there. Runts I used to smoke that with, it's not really what I want. You want to smoke one time, you know, you want to roll a big one, you want to sit here, relax, and that's just what it is. I want to use weed for what it is, meditation. So that's just what it is. Word.
I like that. All right, Bell. What you talking about? What you smoking?
I mean, 9 times out of 10, if I'm not with my son and some shit, I'm always with this guy right here, man. He won't let me smoke no bullshit around.
So y'all
No,
just
sir.
gumboing it up.
You feel me?
For the most part, yes, sir. Different flavors.
Yeah.
Come on, they call me Ice Cream Man for a reason. That's why you see the BBC, baby.
Oh, they call you Ice Cream Man?
Ice Cream Man, indeed, King. Yes, sir.
Okay. You ain't the only one with that name. I'm smoking some Zy right now, some biscotti. Shit fire. It's not no gumbo, but you know what I mean? Hey,
Yes.
listen, to be honest with y'all, I fuck with the whole gumbo wave, but I honestly think it's a little overrated in my opinion. Niggas is making it seem like that's the end all be all when it's really not.
No.
It's some fire weed, and a lot of y'all got different variations of this shit. Like I done smoked some shit called Paragua gumbo, some fucking
I know what you're talking
poison
about.
ivy gumbo, like you know what I mean. Some shit called It had some special name, but it started out with Za, and then at the bottom it was gumbo. So it was Za special.
Za Killer, something like that. Yeah.
It was, you know what I mean? Niggas is getting a little bit ridiculous if you ask me, but yeah, the gumbo is fire. I done had, you know, my share. I fuck with it.
Indeed, King. I mean,
What was y'all smoking before gumbo was here though?
I'll be honest with you. Dosey, Pink Runts, Northern Light, Purple OG. But it's like, I'm not really smoking this shit like from New York. See, I'm traveling. See, I'm cool. I go with Cali right now.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of my homeboys are right now. You know what I'm saying? So once I touch down, it's over. It's gas world, I'll be honest with you.
Gas
It's whatever
world.
you want, be honest with you. For sure. That, the edibles too. Definitely love the edibles, you know. That's what I do in my spare time as well. Make the edibles personally myself. Like,
word?
guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. Yes,
What's up.
sir.
I like that. But all right. And you just, whatever he got, you just...
I'm not gonna lie. Keep it been back in the day shit. As long as it's not like no Reggie, I'll fuck with Block sometimes, but runts and shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it fair. Sometimes I have to fuck with the Block, but no Reggie.
Indeed. I mean, personally,
No Reggie. You can zoom in on me and all that shit. No
if
Reggie.
we talking about
No Reggie.
what I used to smoke, then listen, we gotta start from the beginning. Cause forget the gumbo, forget the runts and all that. Like I remember when back in '09 when we had the sour, okay? And the sour was bleeding, all right? Like for real, gas. And then if you ain't smoking that, then you know you probably had something like super greens or you had green crack, hydro, you know what I'm saying? Even the kush, yeah, for surely, even the kush. But it's like, you gotta kick it back, you gotta be real. Even like back in the day, we had blacks, yeah, the weed called blacks, bro. Like, and I used to hit better than anything that you smoking now. You smoke that, you high for hours, King.
Chocolate.
That's a fact, there you go.
Chocolate.
Yes, sir.
Chocolate was actually...
What? Had me
Shouts
stupid.
to the old heads who was smoking chocolate. Because that
fact.
shit used to have me like yo,
this.
what is this?
Oh, God. Like, yes, sir. Back in the day when Hayes was actually Hayes, back in the day when Piff was actually Piff, when you had to sit here, I mean, talking about people had the tray bags. That's how old I am, sir. When people had the tray bags of sour, the tray bags of doggone Hayes and stuff like that.
Tell them what a tray bag
man,
is.
Listen, man, smaller than a nickel. Yeah, if y'all know what a nickel bag it is, oh man, listen. Basically, the tray bag. Listen, if
like $3 probably.
Nah, it's not $3. It's not $3. They still charging the same price, $10 for that, for a tray bag. Yes.
Fucking tray bag.
Yeah, and you barely, yes, you barely, that's a fact.
You have to mix that with a nigga green.
That's a fact.
You gotta mix
That's a
the
fact.
tray
You
bag
get the
with a
tray
nigga
bag
green.
with a nigga greens
Are
or
you out your
something, mix
mind?
that up, forget about it. You gone.
And they was only doing tray bags because the shit was fire. Yo. Real quick. One time, and this wasn't even that long ago, so I was tight that the nigga even did this to me. Cop a 7 of sour. Nigga tell me, alright, 50. I weigh that shit out. The nigga gives me like fucking what? Like 5 grams. And I'm just like, yo, bro, if I paid you for a quarter, you supposed to be giving me a quarter. He like, nah, this sour though. Nigga, you trying to trade bag me on a fucking quarter? Because it's sour? I said, yo, don't ever do no shit with me like that again. Like, you lucky I don't fucking, like, cause I know where you at. You lucky I don't come embarrass you in front of niggas. Like, you dead ass? Niggas is not moving like that. If you on say this is not, nah, this 5 grams. All right, boom. Then I'm gonna be like, I'm not paying for that shit. But you can't be like, yo, I got a quarter of sour, it's fire, and then you only out here giving niggas 5 grams.
Listen, I ran into the same situations, I'll be honest
Cause it's sour.
with you. Cause it's sour. I ran into the same situation, I'll be honest with you. That's what made me actually start to get into the business my damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as nickel and diamond, starting with a quarter bag of greens, work myself up to a zip, from a zip, work myself up to a plate, you know, and then when they started introducing like things like sour, see, sour used to cost like $400, $350 for a zip. The same thing like design what you paying for now, basically.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And man, listen, the world has definitely changed, King. The world has definitely changed.
Drop 20 on a quarter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What? Not even $50. For real.
Niggas,
This shit is crazy.
Back in the day, son, quarters used to cost $100, $120. Apes used to be $50, $60. And that's for the shit that y'all niggas is calling block work now.
That's
like,
a fact.
This shit was fire.
That's
some
a fact.
real fucking fire granddaddy perk.
Oh, yes, sir.
Granddaddy
Yes, sir.
fucking perk. The
Yes,
shit
sir.
was soft and purple, and when you smoked
Smoked
it,
it.
some of the smoke was purple.
It's like, ooh,
Girl Scout cookies was cinnamon like.
Fuck is you talking about?
They burgundy.
You niggas never
Yes.
smoked Purple
Yes.
Dynasty?
yes.
The fucking the nugget, the entire nugget was purple with green and orange stems.
That's a fact.
Are you fucking kidding me? Listen, I get worked up about this shit because I know that like this Za shit,
dream, son?
this Za shit is
Blue
not
dream,
the
yes.
end all
Blue
be all.
dream is
Because
different.
I've been around smoking. I've been since smoking.
Blue dream,
And
blue cheese, all that. Yes, sir.
I would never count out block work. I will never count it out. To this day, I will never count it out
Never,
because it's
exactly.
still some fire shit that I get to this day. I'm just like,
Should have put you to sleep.
I don't need to pay $65, $70 for nothing because this shit is that.
It's the for me. For sure.
You know what I mean? But I'm glad you spoke about Reggie because I'm glad that, you know what I mean, you talk about growth. To be honest, I say it all the time. I never started with Reggie. I know it's kind of like going backwards. I started smoking loud and then like I found out that Reggie existed. And when I was smoking that shit, I'm just like, nah, this is not the shit that my mans gave me. Like, what is this?
I'll be honest with you, I had the same experience. I will never forget. 13 years old, just came back
In a
from South
backwood.
Carolina.
Y'all rolling
Yeah.
greens in a
Yep.
backwood.
Yep.
And the shit is like this.
Yep.
I don't know about that shit.
Oh, dirty.
What?
I felt so dirty. Oh, man. Certain circles, man.
Listen, we live, we learn, we know better, we do better. So that's just what it is.
Big facts. Big
Personally,
facts.
like I don't like. I believe in the big names and stuff like that, but at the same time, like you gotta be smart because you know everybody has different situations. You know, whether you paying bills or whatever the case may be. So it's like, yo, listen, you smoking to get high, you know, but at the same time, I smoke as a meditation. So it's not like I'm abusing it. That's why I'm like, I'm not really big on sipes. When I was younger, yeah, you know, because it's like, oh, it's cool. Especially I didn't know how to roll, so I had to. You know what I'm saying? Till one day I'm just like, you know what? Bought a pack of Fronto. Hold on, let me see how this work. You know, ripped me a strip, started buying me backwoods and stuff like
Next
that.
thing
Started
you know,
practicing.
I don't need to smoke
and then,
with
oh
anybody.
yeah, yup, it was over. See that was the down spiral. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Once you learn how to roll, man, forget about it. What hit who up? Hit the barman up. That's it.
During my early smoking years, my mans ran into me outside. He was like, yo, you walking around with a lighter now? He like, it's over. I'm like, I guess so, because nigga, I'm big smoker
How
now.
old were you when you first started smoking?
Alright, so I hear a lot of stories about how niggas was smoking when he was like 13,
Yeah.
like right before high school, junior high school and shit. Like, I've worked with kids. Like, I've seen like motherfuckers as young as like 12, 13 smoking. I honestly ain't started smoking until after my first year of college, and I was 19 years old. And then after that, and I used to be that nigga in the circles like, no thank you. No thanks. No, I'm good. My man's next to me, blowing it down.
I commend you on that shit.
You know what I mean?
You're a better man than me.
Because I didn't do it until I felt like I was ready to do it.
100%.
But when I was ready to do that shit, it's like, shit, look at where we at now, nigga.
Yeah.
Smoking words.
There you go. Amen. Shout out to Smoking Words. Y'all know the
You know what
vibes.
I mean?
Come on.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
on. Let's pump it up. Pump it up.
Let's get into some Reggie news while we at it. Because that's not the shit that we like to smoke, but we gonna report it. Whoo! Y'all been hearing about what's been going on in Haiti?
Dude got assassinated.
Yeah, the assassination of the president. Here's a little update for y'all.
I don't mean to say it like that too.
Nah, it's all good.
Much
It's all
respect.
good.
Rest in peace.
Much respect. Rest in peace. 2 Americans are among those arrested in the assassination of Haiti's president. Okay? 2 men believed to be Haitian Americans. One of them reportedly a former bodyguard at the Canadian embassy in Port-au-Prince, have been arrested in connection with the assassination of Haiti's president, a senior Haitian official said Thursday. Matthias Pierre, Haiti's Minister of Elections, told the Associated Press that James Salages was among 6 people arrested in the 36 hours since the brazen killing of President Jovenel Moise by gunmen at his home in pre-dawn hours Wednesday. The 4 other assailants were killed in a gunfight with police, and 2 are still missing, Pierre said. Early authorities had 7 suspects that were killed. So, basically, I know a little bit of the background of the story. So, it was reported that his daughter retreated to her little brother's room, and she heard that somebody shouted out DEA. these people were heavily armed to the point where they looked like they were a part of some type of military background. People are saying that this could have been an inside job, mainly because these Americans were of Haitian descent. And once the two people were arrested, some Haitian people in the crowd, verbatim, and this is coming from the Associated Press, verbatim, they killed the president, give them to us, we're going to burn them.
Yep.
Literally.
That's a Haitian shit.
Spanish.
You know what I mean? So they didn't address the motive for the slaying. They only saying that the attack was condemned by Haiti's main opposition parties and that the international community was carried out by a highly trained and heavily armed group. So these niggas had the guns. These niggas was in there like they knew what the fuck they had to do. Some military trained officers came in Haiti, killed the president. And mind you, Haiti has a lot of things going on with it. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of gangs in different areas of Haiti that are taking over land with, you know what I mean, a lot of intimidation, rapes, killings, robberies, whole bunch of things like that going on. How y'all feel?
That's sad.
That's crazy. Well, I don't even like using the terminology crazy because nowadays the world that we live in is like, how do we call it crazy sometimes? You know, it's like, I don't even feel like that's even really the word for it.
What word would you describe?
I'll be honest with you, I'm still stuck on the word. I feel like you can't even really label it sometimes because sometimes there's so much different mixed emotions. Sometimes it's things that we could understand. Sometimes it's things that you can't understand. Like, even though you may hear out, you know, whatever their reasoning may be, it's just like, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's still, you know, that's a father. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how you gonna go about doing things like that? But hey, man, like I said, this world, we just gotta keep doing what the best thing that we could do, you know what I'm saying? Love one another, you know, reach one, teach one, and just support, you know what I'm saying? Free support is nothing, be honest with you, especially in the black community. That's very well needed, so.
I mean, to me, I feel like that shit is sad because it's a lot going on, but the one part that's sticking out to me was the part you said about his daughter and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just said before, like I just had a kid. Like I can imagine, like, all right, say if it was my kid hearing some shit like that about to go on and some shit, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So putting yourself in like those shoes are like kind of, it's like, wow, that'd be really like wicked. That's some sad shit. But I understand what he's saying also because that's being realistic. Like, it's certain shit you can't understand. It might be some shit going on that we don't know about, you feel what I'm saying? And
100%.
that's why that happened.
100%. Because there's a lot of that, especially when you're talking about politics and things like that. It's a lot of things that sadly mask away from the public. You know, it's like if you was to go about speaking, you know, aloud to the public, it's like, whoa, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's honestly the things that need to be discussed. You know, instead of, you know, hidden or, you know, discussing, you know, around, you know, the family members or whoever who may know or, you know, whatever, however you may put it together, like whatever story you may get, however you know. So it's just like, I feel like it's just like a whole lot of he say, she say type of things. And that's where also the confusion comes in and things like that. You know, at the end of the day, do I agree with it? No, taking life for what? You know what I'm saying? A lot of things could be figured out. If you don't have this, a lot of things could still be obtained. You know, it's all about how we go about it. And, yeah.
I feel you. Hey, man. Rest in peace to Haiti's former president. Prayers goes out to the family. Prayers goes out to Haiti because, you know what I mean, this is just another display of a fight for power or a fight for, you know, certain people to not be in power. It's a whole bunch of espionage type shit going on. So it's just like, yo, man, I hope y'all get through this and I hope some real change happens.
For real.
Yeah, shouts to Haiti, man. Pray for him.
Outside of America, so that shit, it's a movie.
Nigga, man.
Movies.
100%.
Shit.
100%.
Shit, inside America too.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Indeed, but listen, in these countries, you know what I'm saying, it's like shocks, like, and it's sad because like we have people that's in America that comes from these like third world countries in a sense, so it's like, dang, bro, like that's what they try to escape in a sense. Like, don't get it twisted, like certain things that's done in America, I don't really agree with it neither, but listen, if you gotta be smart, like, hold on, would you rather be there or would you rather be here? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'd rather be here for right now, you know what I'm saying, until I figure it out. Be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta play it smart.
Figure it out then.
Yep. There you go, King.
But yeah. Let's get into some loud news. Speaking of the states, let's bring it back home. You know what I mean? Marijuana debate seeps into the Olympics. You already know where we going with this one. She'Carri Richardson's suspension opens up questions about banned substances. If you didn't know, She'Carri Richardson's positive marijuana test left a marquee event of this month's Tokyo Olympics without one of the United States' most captivating athletes. It also represented a collision of Olympic bureaucracy, shifting attitudes towards cannabis internationally and domestically, and the unsettling endurance of criminal drug policies. Listen, man. She'Carri Richardson, who recently lost a biological mother, who I've seen is one of the fastest women on this planet. In order to deal with her grief, hit the blunt. All she did was hit the blunt. The suspension of Richardson, a magnetic athlete known for her technicolor hair, long fingernails, and free-flowing interviews. Okay, that's an interesting selective word choice. Left many U.S. fans saddened, stunned, and confused, while some questioned why she would use a drug widely known to be on the list of banned substances. I don't know why anymore. Others wondered why a substance that a majority of Americans regard as harmless remains on that list alongside anabolic steroids and masking agents. We just getting a little high. We not taking enhancements or none of that shit. But she released a statement. I understand that the Olympics have the ability to sanction players based on conduct and for using performance-enhancing drugs, but there's no evidence that cannabis is performance-enhancing. There is none. This seems genuinely unfair that we continue to punish athletes based on a test that should not even be done. Why do the Olympics continue to test for THC at all? She did not violate any codes pertaining to fair play. After learning of her biological mother's death, just like I said, and facing pressure to perform at the U.S. Olympic trials, Richardson said she used marijuana in Oregon, where it's fully legalized, but the World Anti-Doping Agency lists THC as a substance of abuse alongside cocaine, heroin, and MDMA, ecstasy. It tests athletes for substances of abuse only during competition, not during training. So y'all basically just continuing to mask the perception of DARE back in the late 90s and the early 2000s when we was going to school, where they put marijuana and cocaine and heroin and PCP, and I don't even think mushrooms was that big back then, but like they didn't have mushrooms on that list. So it was just like, yeah, and pills, and I'm guessing they're talking about MDMA and ecstasy. So they had all of these things labeled as abusive substances that we should stay away from. Meanwhile, fast forward about 20, 25 years, we are smoking marijuana more and more. Each fucking state is legalizing marijuana. Slowly but surely. It's a nice little slow drip hand of legalization when it comes to the states. You know what I mean? But, yeah. How y'all feel about this, man?
It's being that, all that shit got going on, like you said, it really shouldn't be nothing wrong with smoking some weed. Like, she really must be stressed out with all that going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and plus, like, at the end of the day, like, just let that girl smoke her weed, bro. Like, she's not killing nobody or nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's not even killing her.
Facts.
At that, that's a fact. That's a
Facts.
fact.
As you can see, she's clearly like dog walking. Like, what the fuck?
Like, personally, I don't agree with it at all. Like, I don't feel like people should be shaming her or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, talent speaks for itself, you know, and I feel like Sally, like, especially just because of also the color of her skin, you know, that's why it's like more, like, it's getting blown up. If anything, on top of that, like, she's the fastest woman in the world right now, just like you said, you know what I'm saying? And to be that, she's a black woman at that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, listen, I know a couple people that take out their pain in different ways. So smoke a little weed, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that they should strip her away from that title. I'll be honest with you. She definitely rightfully displayed her talents. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anybody could dispute that. I'll be honest with you. So it's just politics, once again, and you know how politics could be. Politics ain't really working in our favor and things along the lines like that. So, man, hey, man, it's just the world we live in.
I got a question. I don't know if y'all niggas remember when they caught Michael Phelps with some shit. He got
Yeah, I was
suspended
about
too.
to get into that.
He got suspended. I know.
It was, he did, but you see, like, how is, like, once again, that too.
Had this been 2-3 months ago, it'd be a non-contender. It wouldn't even be a story.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
It's just the fact that the suspension would end on the 27th, and with her being suspended, it nullifies her times that qualify her for the Olympics. So
100%.
qualify for the Olympics.
100%.
Yeah,
That's why that's why she couldn't run in the relay, because the suspension would have been up. The relay was like 30th, so she would have ran because her times were disqualified because she was suspended.
Big facts. Like, she wasn't able to run for a championship.
Like, so she ran off the side, so she beat
Right.
Yes.
Right. Right. 100%. And that's sort of like the next thing, because it's like, it's not even like you're using, I feel like enhancements like a steroid or something, like a performance enhancement. You know? It's weed. So you would think in the sip home, oh, she high. She not gonna be able to do this, my boy.
Psych.
You know?
That shit is
What you talking
encouragement.
about? Why?
Psych.
Say no.
So, yeah, like my man said, based off of that month-long suspension, she can't run in a championship match for the 100-meter. But they're saying that she may still be able to compete in the 4x100 relay.
Nah, they deaded that.
They deaded that?
I just explained. They left off the team, period. She's not going to Tokyo.
All right, so fuck it.
Sorry,
But a PSA, because we still have other black athletes who are performing in the Olympics, okay? Let's not shun them away just because of,
And they just said that no.
you know what I mean,
fans
this
in the
one
stands.
situation.
They said no fans in the stands in Tokyo because of COVID. No, whack. That's not outrageous.
Trash.
Only imagine.
That's trash. That's not how we get into the Olympics. Anywho. She gonna be back.
Oh, big time.
But at the same time, like, I've been having, like, you know what I mean, conversations with different people who run. One I had a conversation with in particular this past weekend. When it comes to, like, people who run track, like, their bodies change, like, so crazy. So like at one moment in their life, they could be like ready to go, but like that switch could be like so quick and so detrimental that they may not even be running the same way that they was running like a year ago or 2 years ago or even a couple of months ago. So I just pray that she stayed with it and, you know what I mean, nothing, you know what I mean, kicks in. You know what I mean? But, you know, life happens, you know what I mean, son? People be getting pregnant, you know what I mean? She gonna be off. She might be smoking some more Zah. Like, who knows? But, so, let me ask y'all a question. You said that you came from,
Marine
you know,
Corps.
just not
Oh, okay.
but just, you know, when it came to the weed culture, that, you know, you built yourself up and got into the business yourself. And a lot of like what you do like mirrored what he was talking about, like as far as being associated with that same aspect along with all of the type of weed that y'all coming in contact with.
Mm-hmm.
So how important is it for you to do your research on the bud you smoking, the bud you distributing, the bud you coming across that you may or may not want to purchase? How important is it?
I'm gonna be real.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I know me personally, I wouldn't want to smoke no whack shit or I wouldn't want to get laced. So I wouldn't do that to anybody. I wouldn't want to serve no whack shit. I wouldn't want to give them no shit that I have to tweak the fuck out.
I mean, of course, that's how you lose your clientele.
Exactly. But that's also another motherfucker in the streets that's bugged out. If they smoke some shit that's really crazy.
Also been dabbling with the wrong people too. Cause I'll be honest with you, like I said, just, you know, kicking it back to like back in the day, like when we used to smoke like greens and hydros and sour and things like that. I'll be honest with you, like I used to be so super paranoid because first and foremost, like growing up, people would say, "Oh, don't get laced," and then you run into a couple people that's been laced too. So it's just like, even personally, like my cousin, his first time he actually smoked, he was laced. And sadly, sometimes certain people come back from it. I'll be honest with you, he ain't come back from it. You know, he's sort of been lost ever since. So when I was younger, like I used to, pull out the flashlight. Like even when I go home, like let me take a magnifying glass. Like I swear to God, like we looking at all this real fast, you know, to the point where, you know, I just started doing my research. You know, between the different strands, like rather we smoking indica, rather we smoking sativa, or rather it's a hybrid. You know, especially once I actually started learning how to roll on my own and, you know, going through high school and things like that, you know, you run into a whole different crowds. Everybody saying, "Yo, I got bud, this, that, third," and it's like, and I'm good, you know, sometimes I'm good. I'd rather cop from this person out of a comfortability, you know, so it's definitely important to know what you're doing, because, I mean, at the end of the day, you're this is what you're putting into your body, you know, so 100%, you want to know what you're doing at all given times, because if you don't, it's like, listen, the very least you could say, like, all right, the very least I could always say is like, listen, I know I cop faithfully from this individual, so if something was to happen, I know who to go to versus, oh, it was like some random dude, like, yo, I got bud, you know, and you cop off him and it's something happened, you know?
That nigga put cocaine in his weed.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, have a close friend that lived on the block. I'm not going to say his name, but, you know, listen, it's been out of whack ever since, and he's a good dude, you know, good dude, solid dude. Yeah, Sally, yeah.
I definitely got somebody in my building who I used to go to elementary school with, and yeah, son, I think he smoked a lace blunt with some people one time, and then it was all downhill from that. That nigga was wandering the staircase, you know what I mean? I'm smoking the blunts, nigga just popping up like Candyman and shit, just like, yo, bro, you can't be doing shit like that.
Yeah,
like, you wild.
announce yourself a son. I think
You
you
know
the
what I mean?
boys.
But he was harmless, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the fact that, you know what I mean, this nigga was strung out. Nigga was about to jump off the roof. Like, he was bad, you know what I mean? And I still think he needed a little bit of help, because now he asking to get on every track that I'm trying to put out. Like, I'm just like, yo, bro.
I mean, maybe he might have some heat for the
I love him, but he don't.
He said, nah, he don't. Yeah. Maybe he might lay down some nice ad-libs or something. We can find something for you, maybe. I don't know, but, you know, not right now, my brother, not right now.
You just keep hitting me up like, yo, when we doing this album? I'm just like, what you mean? Yeah.
Not a track, but an album. Oh,
yeah,
God. He trying to get the whole...
Yeah. We got 10 tracks we supposed to do together, apparently.
What?
It might come out fire, you never know. Just try that shit.
Nah.
Do that shit.
See what's up. Yeah,
That shit gonna be wild.
It might come out fire, you never know.
Anywho, and just to shed light on.
That might be your blessing.
Nah, shut up. Yo, shouts to my man. He need help. Y'all gotta stop. Just to shed light on the beginning of that situation. I felt like, especially when you got like people like the old heads, like yo, watch what you smoking, da 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 da. Like, you know what I mean? My mother used to tell me mad stories about like how people was smoking something, so that's how she kept me away from weed for so long. How people, like, she always told me, oh, never put your cup down if you at a party or whatever. I'm just like, nigga, I'm with my friends. Who the fuck is going to put something in my drink with my fucking friends? You know what I mean? Type shit. So I felt like it was always like a watch who you be around situation. And that was, and that's how, that was something that we went into a few episodes ago with Know Your Crowd. Because you got to know what type of motherfuckers is like that you should be smoking with on a regular, and what type that you know what I mean, you could pop in, yo, what's good with y'all? Hey, you know what I mean? And in which case, you shouldn't be smoking no shit that's already rolled from somebody you don't really know like that.
Nah, trust me, I know people that used
like, y'all wildin'. Especially that shit when we went into the whole Stranger Danger episode where like just inviting yourself and people who just be coming up to you on the street like, hey, you know, you mind if I get a hit? Nigga, you don't know what the fuck is in this blunt. You could hit this shit and you go to the moon, and not in a good way. Like, you going...
Smell it though.
I was about to say, I've been to the moon, but not in a great way.
You know what I mean? So it's just like...
So my nigga yesterday, right? I'm in the city. There's a nigga standing on the corner with like just a square block, son. Nigga had 3 bags of weed on it, son. Just selling weed in the middle of the city, son.
That's wacky. That's crazy.
I went and dapped him up, so I was like, yo, my guy, you are wildin'.
You're wildin'.
Legal, son.
You're wildin'. Come on, people, wise up. It's legal to smoke. It's legal to smoke, bro. Like, I'm not trying, like, we can't get carried away with this shit.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, this government is crazy. They'll give it and they'll take it away.
Oh, not just that too, but you know, I feel like even with you allowing us to do such, it's like I gotta sit here and begin to question, all right, why now? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like, is it because you could start to profit off of things like that?
That's what I feel.
Or like, is it, especially when you talk about things like medicinal weed, because, you know, listen, it's the government you're talking about. They got big ass laboratories and all that, sitting here applying scientists, crossbreeding and everything else, just trying to create the new high. And sometimes you gotta sometimes just check yourself. And I've checked myself for surely, because it's like, man, listen, y'all doing too much. Weed is weed. I'm trying to get high. If you want something, if you looking for more high than you know, just weed, you need to do something else. You know, maybe shrooms or something. I don't know. I don't really, you know, I don't advertise or, you know, like shrooms heavily. Trust me. I mess with the psychedelics because shrooms will put you in a different room.
How does shrooms make you feel?
How?
Oh, yeah. You ain't never,
man, listen.
This is all I do, bro. That's it. I don't do no other shit. Weed is all I do. That's it.
Shrooms will put you in the dip. Shrooms will have you focused. Like, honestly, like, when I take shrooms, like, I be so focused. Like, and then it allows me to actually complete what I have to get done. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like, not just that, it changed my mood as far as, like, I could sit here and I could probably be upset or whatever the case may be. I change shrooms, man. Take shrooms, man. Listen, I'm giggly like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy. I feel so uplifted. I feel actually more intellectual, especially in when I'm like articulating myself all to people. Like, I start using a whole bunch of large words and everything else. It's like, what? Like, where did that come from? You know, it just puts me in a different realm. I'll be honest with you.
So I think you're a special type of shroom taker because you're able to put yourself in that feeling, because 9 times out of 10, if you in a bad mood and you take some shrooms, that shit is only going to enhance the shit. You know what I mean?
True.
So I feel like,
True.
You know what I mean? It's 3 things when it comes to shrooms. Environment.
Definitely, that's number one. Hell yeah. The people you're around.
Yeah. Environment, feeling, and intent. And if you have the intent to enjoy yourself and put all that shit in the back of your mind and not think about it, then you're gonna enjoy shrooms.
Oh, but that's what it definitely is. That's what it definitely is.
If you letting that shit weigh on you,
oh yeah,
you're gonna have a bad fucking trip.
You're not gonna want to do that.
You ever had a bad trip?
Do that.
I've had bad moments during my entire trip where it's just like I'm thinking I can handle some shit, but I can't, because it's like I said, environment too. Like,
100%.
if I'm in a real rambunctious environment and I think I'm chilling, like, one episode was the shroom episode. We did shrooms on the episode. I did shrooms before the episode. Everything was cool vibes, all of that. Went home. It's the barber in my crib. That's my man's. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna get my hair cut, all of that. Get a shape up. Now it's mad lights. It's not a lot of air being blown in the room, and I'm just chilling. And out of nowhere, like, cause the shroom hit, it comes in waves.
Oh yes.
So like,
yes, it does.
my wave was, you know what I mean? It subsided for a little bit while I'm getting my shape up. Then I felt like the last wave was coming. So I'm just like, whoa. All right, let me hold it down.
Just breathe, right? That's all. Just breathe.
Just breathe.
It's
You know
all
what I
right.
mean? You good. Next thing you know, I'm just like, yo, hold on a second. I come back up. My entire face is drenched. And I'm just like, he gotta pat my head down so he could like shape it up properly. I'm like, nah. I get up, I go in the room, lay in front of my AC real quick. You know what I mean? The room is like
spinning.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
at the same
I've been
time,
there.
all I needed was like a good 5 minutes. I was cool. I came back, got my shape up, and J. Cole album dropped that night.
Oh, yes.
So after that, I was smooth sailing. And also, when you on shrooms, you can smoke like a chimney,
Oh,
nigga.
yes, you could.
can smoke like
Right.
it, like your fucking life depended on it.
Yes, you could.
Wait, so you don't
Wait.
feel shit at all or something? Like,
Nah.
It's just like your
feel it.
fucking weed tolerance is
It's
just like,
like,
nigga.
yeah, bro.
I'm super
Like,
smoker man. Like,
yes. Like, nah, honestly, it's just like that. Like, honestly, like, be honest with you, the first time I had shrooms, I would never forget, I was 15 years old. I was smoking with my man's A-Life, Jonathan, right? And, man, listen, we walked, I live in Flatbush, so we walked right into Prospect Park. You know what I'm saying? We smoking. That's when the Kush and the purple OG, I would never forget, because I still got the video on my phone. My God, listen, I went into the park. Mind you, matter of fact, let me reverse the story
yo,
too.
shouts to combination weeds when
That's
it
a
was
fact.
like a thing. Like,
That's a big fact.
Cushion Diesel,
Listen,
nigga.
yes.
Cushion Diesel.
Yes.
Was
Yes.
Oh man.
Listen, I'm high.
Those was
for
the real
life.
hybrids. Fucking.
That's when you
about?
sitting here, you so high. Listen, that's when it feels like the high is actually intoxicated. Like you walking and you like, hold on, am I walking straight? But you leaning to the left. You walking straight, but you leaning to the left. That's how high you are, my brother.
My
like
shit,
for real.
My shit is when you go outside and it's like
Man, listen. Been there. Let me go back to the story. Man, listen.
Right
I was in
now. I'm
Prospect
high as
Park. Got
fuck.
lost in Prospect Park for like 2 hours. I swear to God. I don't know how. Mind you,
on shrooms
on
and weed.
shrooms and weed. Got lost for 2 hours. I finally found the exit. Thank God I made it home. And I'm just like, yo, went to talk to myself in the mirror, like, yo, you good. Cause my mother's a church woman, you know what I'm saying? So she don't approve of none of that. So I had to slide in the crib, had to, hold on, I get to the door, like, had to talk to myself, like, yo, hold it down. Hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Walked straight to the bathroom, went to the bathroom, splashed water on my face, like, yo, you are just high, my boy. You are high, just act normal. Slide to the room, and just, Next day, woke up, went to church, like, oh man, that's praise the Lord, yeah, praise the Lord, everybody. Still, mind you, still feeling high, like, God, please forgive me, but I'm feeling good right now.
Like, we giving all y'all just little instances and stories, but just to say, do your research.
100%.
Whatever the fuck that you
100%. Whatever you do, 100%.
Because
100%.
like I wasn't even on shrooms. I was just smoking bare weed, and I was scared and lost in Central Park, like on some 5, 6 o'clock shit in the morning. When it's just like, yo, I don't recognize this area,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I don't know how to get out. Like, big facts. Like, shouts to my ex. We used to link up in the middle of Central Park, fucking ducking security and the police and shit. Like,
Got to, yes sir.
real facts. Like on a big lawn, laying back, like
Yeah.
on some Mission Impossible shit.
If you don't move, they can't see you. Hold on.
But like in the midst of like almost getting caught and running from the police, we got split up, and that's when I'm just high as fuck, walking around, my phone about to die, she not answering me, like just scared in Central Park. It's dark, nigga.
I can only imagine, for real, because like I said, I've been there, done that.
And in these situations, honestly, if I would have done a little bit more research behind what I was smoking, I would know what some shit that's going to be like, alright, this shit is going to slap you, or this shit is going to keep you focused, like a lot of sativas do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of indicas be the shit that fucking...
Oh man. Yes sir.
1,
Yes,
2,
sir.
3.
I'm
ding,
down.
ding, ding.
Yes sir. Like, you know how probably back in the day your man sit here and catch you with the camera, like, oh yeah, tonight, yes sir, my man's gone. Waking you up, probably trying to put the slip to your lip. Man, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I was that guy.
My man's used to
I was
pass
that
out
guy.
everywhere.
I ain't gonna lie. Sadly, I was that guy.
My man's used to pass out
Like, for
everywhere,
real.
sir. I used to have to protect this nigga from, like, niggas being weird and taking pictures with this nigga. Like,
trust me,
nah,
I
yo,
know.
I gotta chill. Nah. Let him sleep. Just let him sleep, nigga.
Trust me, I've been there.
Shouts to the blunts and the Four Loco days.
Oh, he said the Four Locals drinks. Listen,
Yo,
man,
them
I
days
remember,
was different.
oh my God, I remember. Honestly, we used to smoke. Right, that's when it was high school.
You ever drink a Four Loco?
What?
Hell no.
Listen, bro.
Drinking it.
Messing with Rover Zay X in them. Oh my God, man. We went into the city, and that was the worst. That was in actually Briss threw up.
Oh, for that shit?
Briss threw up. He was throwing up his life, and for the life of God, I'm just like this. I'm still drinking mine. Like,
Four Locos is different.
Listen. Know what you're dealing with, okay? Please, people. Smoke and drink responsibly, all right?
Nobody did
Like,
that.
nah, listen. No, I'll be honest with you. It was like experience. Straight right there. We gonna learn right then.
We
Then
went
it
to
is.
experiments.
Beta test.
Oh, 100%.
I have a
100%.
question. What do you guys use to do your research? Like, what's your favorite, like, weed website?
I mean,
Leafly. I was about to say Leafly. Yeah,
Leafly
You
has
got
been
that.
very helpful.
100%. You know, Google.
Sometimes Google, itself just...
Yeah, right. 100%.
Like, I don't know what to-
Or if not,
That-
being realistic, I just get the word from like niggas that really know about this shit. Like, yo, bro, what is this shit? You ever heard of this shit? I've never seen this shit nowhere before.
I mean, certain shit you don't know. Like, off the rip, I know Granddaddy Perp is an indica. Purple Punch is an indica. Black Diamond is an indica. Black Diamond got
said Black Diamond.
Indica, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that sour is a sativa. To this day, I still don't know how sour is a sativa, because when we was smoking sour back in the day, that shit was knocking you the fuck out.
I used to, because I remember smoking sour. I was going to, nah, that's a fact. That's why I was actually a little paranoid, because I thought my boy laced me. Listen, I'm 14 years old, going, you know, they had summer youth programs and things like that, so I just first started working and everything, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's lit, man. I know how to roll my blunts and everything. Met this Harlem cat. He said, yo, man, I got sour. I'm looking at it like, man, listen, hold on, let me see it. Smile. I'm like, whoo. This is diesel, not just sour. This is diesel, okay? To the point where even if you see here, you crushing it with your hands and everything, and then you smell. Oh my God, just like oh my God. The first pull, it's like, nah, this is gasoline I'm smoking. God, please forgive me. Forgive me. I gotta go to church. God damn.
Dime bag of sour and stink up an old train car.
That's a fact, okay? That's a fact. People used to be looking at me weird, hold on, and I used to be high and paranoid too. That's why I used to have to get off the train, because that's how paranoid I was. Like, nah, boy.
Back when back when niggas wasn't like that privy to buying apes like that, and niggas was just like, yeah, let me get like 3 dubs.
Yeah, 100%.
I was thinking, nigga, I had 3 dubs of fucking sour in my shoe.
Oh man.
The boys get on the back of the bus. I'm just like, I get on the bus. I got 3 dubs of sour in my shoe. The boys get on the bus, and they come and stand in the area right where I'm sitting. And I gotta ride from Brooklyn to Queens, and these motherfuckers stay on for half my trip.
Shit.
And they just talking amongst themselves and like laughing and shit, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I hope they not plotting on my ass, like, cause I am smelling up this bus. I am the smell on this bus, like, shit crazy, like,
100%.
You know what I mean?
Trust me, I definitely know.
We don't stink up the train no more.
Nah.
They don't make it like that.
Blue Dream, another one. I found out that's a sativa. And that's
but I
crazy,
couldn't believe it because when you smoke, I'm leaning. Actually, I tell you a funny story. I'll never forget the first time I smoked Blue Dream, right? Bro, I was so high. We had ordered pizza. So you high, you got the munchies, so you don't know when to stop. You just eating the pizza. You smoking. I had to go to use the bathroom fast. Man, I threw up. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody know, because I'm in the bathroom just like, yup, let me just get this up out. Yes, sir. Wet the face real fast. You good, my boy? All right. Okay. Let's do this. Had to give myself the talk. You just high, my brother. You just high. But once again, like I said, you got to smoke responsibility.
You know, responsible. You can smoke. Whatever you was doing after you smoked is not gonna make you throw up. You was probably 100%. Smoking some shit that you ain't need to really be moving like that off of. Because that shit done definitely happened to me. I used to fucking dance, going to fucking dance practice. I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna be good. Like, no, nigga. Nah. Gotta go to the bathroom, all that shit up.
Yup. That's not going down. Idea. No, sir. No, sirree. And it just be on the trains once again. Like, I remember being so high that I had to legit get off the train and just walk upstairs real fast. Like, let me get some air. It's like, yo, the fact that I'm around people right now is like, I feel so claustrophobic, and like, I'm just like, oh my God, the room is just closing in on me. Like, what's going on right now? Like, oh my God. Trust me. Trust me.
You too high.
I was. And the sad part, I'm going to school. Early in the morning, I'm going to school. You know what I'm saying? Which is terrible. It's like, oh my God. God, please help me. To the point where, man, once I got to school, I'm sleeping through all these classes. Everybody like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm high, bro. I'm just high. Like, I remember, I'll never forget my best friend, Day, man, listen, had to wake me up, because he had my schedule, same schedule as me. So I had to wake me up like, bro, come on. Long after class, everybody's already out. I'm just sleep. Like, man, I gotta sleep this off, bro. I'm high, bro. To the point where even when you wake up, like, I still feel the high. And the sad part, guess what? You leave school, you cut school early. You leave like 5th, 6th period, whatever the case may be. Guess what? We're gonna go get high again, my boy. Terrible. I really did it to myself.
I can't relate. I ain't smoking till I got high. But, you know what I mean? More of the story, do your fucking research. Yeah, pass me that, bro. Do your research. Don't just be out here thinking that shit is gonna clap you when it's really not. It's gonna keep you up like you supposed to do something. And don't think that you gonna smoke some shit thinking it's gonna keep you up. And that shit ended up slapping you. You don't get nothing done during the day that you planned.
Been there,
Fuck
done
out
that.
of here.
Had to learn the hard way.
But at the same time, if you don't go through that, then you're not gonna turn out into somebody of my and a lot of my friends' caliber, where it don't matter what we smoke, we still handling fucking business.
Yes, sir.
So, time for the hot box.
All right, so we gonna get into the hot box. You know what the hot box is?
Elaborate a little bit for me, my brother.
Explain this,
All
my
right,
brother.
so the hot box is a box full of hot topic questions. And they're questions, you know, respectfully pertaining to weed. So what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna choose one of these questions.
Do I look or
Nah,
just...
you don't look. And my boy Bell over here is gonna read it.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Just one. Uno.
All right. So how many blunts does it take to get you in the mood? Shit. How many blunts does it take to get you in the mood?
Talk about it.
Wait, what kind of movie? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what type of mood niggas is talking about?
The hot
You know,
box.
right,
Hot
you know?
steamy.
Shit, I'll be honest with you. You want me to answer for you or you gonna go ahead?
nah. I mean, it depends.
Like,
Like,
how many blunts before you just like, all right, now I'm ready to crack on?
on a good night, I'll say like I about like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 blunts? Take 4 or 5
On
blunts.
good, like Dolly.
Dolly?
Dolly too?
That's what I'm saying.
4 or 5 blunts of gumbo, Dolly?
Dolly.
Oh nah, you going to sleep? She going to sleep too?
Go ahead.
Shorty had 4 or 5 blunts ago.
Hold on. No. No. Being realistic, like
Yo, you up?
since now I'm on some like fatherhood time and shit. Like it's more so throughout the day I don't be trying to smoke shit until like, all right, my son's situated. It's nighttime. He in bed. I do my thing. Like, all right, boom, damn. So it was stressful. He was on my hand and shit. Like I could really chill now. Like that's how I look at that shit.
All right. Can I answer the question as
4
well?
or 5.
Cause listen, I'll be honest, cause honestly, I'm a smoker. You dig what I'm saying? And I've been in too much situations where I outsmoke people, especially the female. So it's like, yo, especially we smoking something. Well,
You can't
at that point in
smoke
time,
under death,
no. Listen, I'm speaking from the standpoint of when I'm younger. You know, when I was younger, man, listen, I used to sit here, man, I'm smoking 2 blunts, 3 blunts. I'm like, hold on, I know this shorty falling asleep. I'm like, oh, nah, I gotta make a move right now. Hold on, what the fuck is going on right now? Don't fall asleep. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. Like, now, I'll be honest with you, because I'm older, so when I do go about smoking and things like that, like I said, I smoke for meditation purposes mainly. So it's like, I'll roll me a fat, Bob Marley spliff real fast, and all right, we go into action. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 rounds. After that, hold on. Let me roll this spliff real fast. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's smoke. Because it's about enjoying the moment. It's not just about, splashing and dashing and doing what you're doing. Like, I like to enjoy myself. I don't like to rush everything. So that's why at first when I was younger, it's like, on some smooth criminal type shit, like, yeah, let me set the mood. Then, hold on. She falling asleep. Yeah, you don't want that. Listen,
That nigga a player, man. That nigga
listen,
Niggas be talking
listen,
about,
I've been there, my brother.
smack.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
nigga a player.
Hell yeah, okay.
But it's not like I'm gonna get her smacked like in a predatory
Oh
way.
yeah, nah, not like
Like
that.
I'm gonna get her smacked because we be
Cause
smoking.
we here, we be smoking. Yeah,
be
100%. 100%. And then sometimes it be those new trends that you wanna try out and things like that. So that's why I was like, hold on, I don't really know the power of this quite, especially when I was younger. It's like, I don't know the power of this, but we gonna see what this shit hitting for, you know what I'm saying? Like smoking blue cheese and all that. Like, man, listen, Oh my God, listen, I had too much times, man. Hold on. I was smoking, I'm just like, you know what? We gonna out this real fast. We gonna get to business real fast, all right? And then we gonna go back to this, all right? Then after we smoke, yeah, we gonna go back to the goddamn business. And I'm clapping like a bad habit. I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on, I got my Gatorade on. I swear to God, I used to have a little setup. Got my Gatorade on the side, like, yeah, boy, yeah. Don't ask me for nothing. I swear to God, don't ask me for nothing.
About to go down.
Don't ask me for nothing. I gotta hydrate, baby. I gotta hydrate. You don't understand? On some big beer flow, you know the vibes. Come on.
I feel you. I'm gonna say it's about 2 or 3. Yeah, about 2 or 3. About two or 3 while we're chilling together. Like probably beforehand, it's like, nigga, I'm smoking all day, every day, so it really.
It don't even
Sky's
matter.
the limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I also been in situations where it's like honestly, like shit, I'm doing sometimes my thug dizzle, you know, you hitting it from behind, spliff right here, I'm like, hold on, this is a movie for me. Hold on, don't stop, go ahead. Sparking is like this, like, hold on, try not to drop ash on, I'm sorry, baby, hold on, like, this is a movie. For real, I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, you remember back in Ocean, right? When the second, yeah, listen, we gonna get to the nitty gritty. You remember when the apartment was open? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Remember when I came back from the Marine Corps?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gonna leave that alone. We gonna leave it because we gonna take. Listen, we just know that we know. Okay, we know. We gonna leave it right there.
Niggas open.
We gonna leave it right there. All right.
Niggas open.
I just had to run to that
Like,
shit.
hold on.
Who you was talking
like,
about.
yeah, I know. You know who I'm talking about. Come on, Lincoln. Come on, Lincoln Road. Yeah.
You remember that bitch with the nasty shoes?
Yeah. And you was looking at me like you was a nasty buzzer. I'm like, bro, what you talking about? What you talking
You
about?
pulled up on niggas busting sweats and all type of shit, smiling like, yo,
Nigga,
bro.
was I?
I did what I had to do.
I had to deal with that. I had to deal with that. Like, had to. You got to see it through, my boy. That's goddamn right. I love that meme, goddamn it. I swear to God, I wish we had that meme when we was younger. I would stand by that. This is stamped and approved by G, okay? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You got to see it through, my boy.
Word, like, oh man, like, that's fucking memories.
But you know what be the shit? You know what be the shit? When you smoking with somebody who smoked just as much as you. So it's kind of like a marathon. It's just
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I've been involved. See, and that was when I'm saying here, we smoking like 4 or 5 splits, like I said.
Cause you gotta
And,
understand. You gotta understand. Women who smoke like that, and I'm talking about the way you done described the way a nigga I smoke. Like,
I don't want nobody like
yo,
Nah, you do. It's toxic. Don't worry about it. It's only temporary anyways, you see me?
they get arousal from getting that high.
Oh yes.
No, son. I like any girl that smoke get. I mean, not that they smoke for
Nigga, the top,
arousal purposes, right?
That sloppy top is better than any
Oh my
sloppy
God.
top you can ever
Oh
get.
my God.
They gonna get the cotton mouth, son.
No. I don't know how she figured it out. I don't know how she figured it out. But I was a happy kid. But you see him, I came out smiling like, yeah, my boy. Yeah, I'm happy as hell.
Smoking while getting
Hell yeah.
That's a fact. So you just interrupt.
man.
Just interrupt the safe. No, don't pass me the blunt. Just pass me the dick. Like,
I've been involved in a situation like that too. Me messing with these Spanish girls from in Harlem. I swear to God. Like I said, I went to high school in the city.
Keep doing what you do.
Oh my God, changed my life.
Please.
That's when I learned, my boy. Oh my God. Like I said, I had to sit here like, like I was a porn star my damn self. Like, hold on, I gotta perform right now, my boy. Gotta sit here and do everything. Oh man, listen. Lift the leg up real fast. Like, hold on, this is a fest. Come on. This is the fest. Welcome. Like, this is Labor Day for me. Like, oh yes, I love this. Oh man. Oh God. Shout out to Lincoln Road. That's memories right there. We gonna leave it at that. We gonna leave it at that. Oh man.
was going down on
Listen,
apparently it was some fire shit.
Just don't listen, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of different things happen, my boy. Listen, they had a lot of different abandoned apartments in my building. Man, listen, I knew the super is like, it's whatever. He said, clean up after yourself.
Them big ass.
yo,
Yeah.
not the
What?
abandoned
Pulling up
apartment.
this empty apartment, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh, this look nice. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, it's lit.
Yeah, we right here. We right here. We right here.
On the floor?
Listen.
On the floor.
Cutting, you hear me?
Cutting the
Like,
whole
hold
day.
on.
Cutting the whole
But
day.
at least
Your face now.
Listen.
There were women.
that was down.
Shouts to Coney
That
Island.
was down. Listen. Oh, he said Coney Island. Oh my God. Don't let us go there, please. Don't let us go there. No.
Niggas was wilding in
Oh
high
my
school.
God. For real. For real.
They had
Like.
sex just like you.
Right? Like, I'll be honest with you, because at first, like, I'll be honest with you, like, my experience, that's a fact. You feel me? Oh, yes! What you come out smelling like sex and ecstasy over here, like, what the fuck is going
How
on?
much weight you lost, bro?
My mans, I lost like 15 pounds easy one time, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this shit again. Yo, shout out to Kanye, sex and size, baby. You know the vibes, come on, that's what we gotta do, baby. Love one another, there you go.
Don't judge us. Yo, thank y'all for coming and sitting on the couch.
Appreciate you
Let
for
the
being
people
here.
know where they could find y'all and let them know what y'all got coming up. You know what I mean?
Oh
What's coming
man,
soon.
listen, we got a couple different projects going on, especially with my cousin. My cousin, like I said, that's Big Bear right there. Big Bear Bells.
Big
You know what
Bear.
I'm saying? Got a couple projects coming out with the music. Watch out.
Grizzly.
Big Bear 2. Listen out. It's out. Listen on all platforms.
Yo,
Check it
man.
out. Trust me, got a whole bunch of videos we working on right now. Be
That
honest
part?
with you. Listen, they
Keep
not
going,
ready.
Keep going, nigga, that part. Keep going,
They,
nigga.
you know, they not ready.
Nah, nigga,
they
keep
not
going,
ready.
nigga,
Say
that
keep
part.
going.
Keep going, nigga, that part. Keep going, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Got a whole lot of
Fucking up your
trying to
picnic
actually
basket.
go about like creating a community event as well. You know, for the summertime for the kids, like throwing like a little barbecue, things like that over in Prospect Park. You know, like
Yeah.
that's why I'm just grinding right now. I'll be honest with you. I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to sit here and do a couple different things. I'll be honest with you.
I like that.
Listen, One Stop Shop G, Instagram, at it. You know what I'm saying? Gumbo Man, like I said, is here.
Gumbo
Big
Man.
dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't got the rest. Like I said, today was a great day. I was blessed by the Most High today. So, you know, listen, got edibles on deck and all too. If you into cars, you need any cars, listen, I fuck with the auctions. That's my thing. Holla at your boy. One Stop Shop G. All right?
Feel me? Yeah, man. It's your boy Belvedere Lewis, man. Check on him, man. I got Bear, like he said, I got Bear 2 out. I got Wild Decent. I got mad shit out on Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, all that shit.
100%.
Got videos out. Shit.
Tap in.
All type of
YouTube's
shit,
the
man.
way. Listen,
Fuck with me,
shout
man.
out to Tribes. Shout out to Tribes. Don't forget Tribes.
Word, fact.
Tribes
Shout
official,
my
don't
son
forget
D-Way.
them. You know what I'm saying?
Shout Prophet,
There you
shout
go.
Lana. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
Shout
go.
Black. Shout Jay Relentless.
That's a fact. Don't forget about my
We
boy
done.
Lana boy. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about my big bro.
This nigga
Win,
gave me this juice,
you know?
and I ain't gonna lie, that shit kinda got me, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I might seem like,
listen.
right now.
I might have to ask him
That
how
shit
much
tastes
is for
good,
the
though,
jug
I'm not
before
gonna
I
lie.
leave. I'll be honest with you. Be honest with you.
I like that shit, man. Big Bear. You know
Yes,
what
sir.
I mean?
Big Bear.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man.
Yogi. Boo Boo.
I'm crying.
You know what I mean?
I'm about to start calling my son that shit.
There you go. Hell yeah.
That
Yogi.
my nigga.
There
He
you
fucking
go.
up all your
Hell
picnic
He did that.
baskets.
Nah, yeah. You feel me? Hell yeah.
He inspired me to do
Yes,
that
sir.
shit. I might start calling my son that shit.
There you
Fuck.
go. Yes, sir.
I call him Bobo. That's the shit.
Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo.
Call him Boo Boo.
That's what I call
Yeah,
that
Boo
shit.
Boo.
That's right.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Well, that is a little bit D. That's Big Ben. That's a little bit. That's my
But you gotta
godson.
think
You know
about,
what I'm saying?
The Boo Boo name is gangster, bro. Like,
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna run by
The
that.
nigga 50 Cent used to be called Boo Boo. He used to chill with niggas.
That's
in
a
the style.
fact.
Boo Boo, nigga.
There you
50 Cent.
go. Let's go.
Shit's gangster,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I mean, I ain't
Listen,
trying
you
to
make the
go down that
name
path,
into
but
what
I'm
you want it to be.
saying.
You know what I mean?
But that's a gangster name, son.
But yeah, you already know it's your boy RB King, aka Mr. Spliffendor, aka Tony Spark in the building. And you already know you've been rocking with another episode of the Smoking Words podcast.
Yes,
Make
go.
sure you follow Smoking Words on all social media. That's smoke, the letter N, words with a Z at the end. Make sure you go to smokingwords.com. Tap in with Sirens NYC,
Tap
who we
in.
powered by. Tap in with Classic Films. Tap
Yes,
in with
sir.
Trapparazzi. Tapped in with Kaleem.
Yes, sir.
You already know. And Tap in. With Punchline Punch. I'm glad you.
There you go.
I'm glad
He
you.
said
Oh shit.
Dark Wall. Is it Dark Wall?
Dark Walls.
Yeah, there you go. Dark Walls. Indeed, Dark Walls. This shit.
I'm glad you mentioned Prospect Park.
Yes.
I'm glad you mentioned Prospect Park because we be taking over Prospect Park all the fucking
Let's
time.
go.
Don't
Let's
we,
go.
T?
Let's go.
You know what
Yes,
I mean?
sir. Let's go.
All
Let's
the
go.
fucking time. You already know. So make sure you tap in with Punchline Punch on all social media. And we do it just like this. I got the bud, I got the punch, and I got bars too, because I spit bars too. So make sure you follow.
that hot lava.
Yeah. Make sure you follow my music and personal page. That's Punchlines with a Z, the letter R, the letter B. Real easy. Break it down, BID. That video is out right now,
Yes,
and it's
sir.
streaming on
Yes,
all
sir. Yes,
platforms.
sir. Let's go.
And make
Let's go.
sure you check in with rbkingdom.live. We here, we out. Let's smoke some more.
There we go.